I'm very curious about how the trilogy ends. I'm very curious, so we're gonna check it out and find out. I'm very excited to find out. All right, okay, here we go. Let's maybe we get another voice note. That'd be good. I love
Professor
that.
Pierre. So it's not every day that we have a trilogy on this series. I have covered countless examples of VTuber related drama, but it's pretty rare that we get a 3-part series, but that's exactly what we have today.
Honestly.
So another massive day for the unemployed. So this whole situation involves a VTuber by the name of Nifa, who has been virtue signaling about no words on the internet, which led to a multi-day crash out when they received criticism. And of course, when I made my 2 videos talking about them, the crash outs got even worse. In fact, after my most previous video, they decided to go on Twitter and
look who it is! Look who it is!
and make this post in response to people criticizing them,
Thank you,
basically saying that
so
all of you, yes you, are a part of a deranged hate cult and apparently only criticize people like Nifa because of reasons like this, which seems not so woke of this supposedly progressive individual. And to follow that up, they wrote an entire light novel talking about all these things going on in the VTubing scene, including these supposed hate raids people like myself are conducting against this individual. Yeah, you guys must have missed the memo on that. I know.
Yeah.
I scheduled a hate raid,
as
I always do on this channel, apparently.
Rev, I do not appreciate. I'm gonna need you to make sure next time I get the memo, okay? All right. Okay. Good. Good talk.
But yeah, that's their claim, and they're not handling the second video very well. But this is the first video I uploaded where I was talking about a very...
Honey, you say slurs. You've lost.
interesting situation, a beef between Nifa and another VTuber by the name of Nani. So Nifa here decided to weigh in on a controversy involving some league drama where a VTuber was saying no words like the dreaded R slur, where Nifa said people like that should be deplatformed. And also
saying retard in League of Legends, that's never happened before. Oh no.
So said they're putting on a baby voice and that they're pedo baiting. We have Nani here, who had a very different response to this drama. As you can see, they don't seem to have a problem with that word. But of course, Nani would later post an appreciation post for her stream, and Nifa would jump in the replies and pick a fight, saying, have you ever thought about shutting the F up? And then we got this epic voice memo directed towards Nani and her community.
Now I know some slur slang.
Not again.
Is not on a moral high ground, pretending to be better than me because I'm an adult and I do not say for work content. Honey, you say slurs. You're racist, you're homophobic, you say derogatory slurs for attention with a lolly model to be pedo bait. Honey, there is no comparison. You've lost. And all of these chronically online edgelord incels are going to come right night you when they see these posts.
Hi, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome, chronically online incel edgelord.
But just remember one thing. You know who your target audience is. You got them already. We both know what you're doing. Talking like this in your voice so people watch me and find me interesting. Retard. Really, you got a hell of a personality there. I'm really impressed.
Now, of course, I featured all of that cringe and more in my first video, but of course, Nifa was not a big fan, tagging me on Twitter in this post, saying how I validated her, you're welcome, and said that my bigoted hate cult has been sent to dogpile her, and that's very funny, and, well, she would send more voice memos like this one, and I have to say, it was even more cringe than the first one.
No, this is an outrage. My God, Red, please.
To protect her tweets. We want to gang up on her. Believe it. I will be the next Grand Hokage. I'm so mad I'm Arthur fisting. I want her to feel like a whore. She needs to feel like a whore. We're racist, but we want her to be
the thing is that he knows what he's doing. He knows that he's tormenting us, and he's enjoying every second of it.
And mute her account so we win. Yeah, hate will prevail.
Oh my guys?
Did you guys want any more villainous monologues?
Yeah, Naruto the villain. Yep.
But after her villain monologue, she decided to flex her viewers, and not only
she acts like a stereotypical high school mean girl from a movie. She actually does. She kind of reminds me of like the normies that would bully me in high school for liking anime, and I was just like, so?
Flex her viewers, which is already really cringe, but she decided...
And then it's really funny because as you get older, now suddenly they like anime, right? Right?
To view shame Nani for only getting 78 total viewers on her recent stream, which, by the way, I think is a great number for a VTuber that's only been around for about a year. But of course,
she thinks Naruto was a villain. I think that says enough.
Of course, in my post dedicated to me, you see there's now hidden replies where this user says she's deleting tweets, and of course that got hidden as well. And that's true because she is deleting tweets. You can see from my previous video,
not bad, though.
This was one of the many
examples
of her flexing her numbers on social media to validate herself, and that has been deleted. Now, of course, the crash outs would continue, and she would make this post talking about how we're just balls of energy existing on a floating rock in space, and that we should all just do what we love and leave each other alone. Of course, you can do that as long as you're not saying no words on the internet, or you have a high-pitched voice, which apparently makes you predator bait. But anyways, people in the replies pointed out something that I missed, and thank you for the clarification. They said she pulled the Ludwig. We are all just balls of dust in space. I totally forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me of that moment. So her copying Jellywig is very funny stuff. But of course, I made my second video, and that was a comment to it, where I talked about the further crash outs, and well, it appears that Nifa was not a fan of that video as well. So then she made this heart-wrenching soliloquy, and I'm going to read it with you guys. It's...
What the fuck is this? What is the... Oh, okay. Wow, we have a whole, we have a whole light novel. Wow, impressive. Not mad though. Not mad at all. Rev reads the whole thing. Oh God, okay.
Worth it, trust me. But let's get to it.
She's not mad.
Thousands of hate accounts descended upon my page for the last week, and one of the biggest right-wing grifters in the VTubing community made a YouTube video about me warping the situation, pulling things out of context to fit his narrative, because I called a VTuber they all follow who openly uses racial, homophobic, transphobic, and ableist slurs.
What? Okay.
Yes, I'm the big right-wing grifter. Now, of course, I would love for Nifa to provide any proof that I'm a grifter. And by the way, grifter doesn't mean someone you dislike on the internet. It means someone who's faking their beliefs publicly for monetary gain. I would love for you to show me how I'm faking my beliefs for monetary gain in my video. And I would also love, by the way, for you to prove that I'm pulling things out of context when I'm reading your tweets. I'm basically reading every tweet you're providing. The context makes you look bad. That's not on me.
Exactly.
That's on you. But let's continue. They could...
Ableist slur is what they call retard, apparently. Retard is an ableist slur. Apparently.
Not defend what she said. Didn't need defending. So they did what people like this always do when the person criticizing them is a woman. They searched my page for something sexual and started calling...
I mean, to be fair, nobody has to search it. You have it plastered. It's literally the first thing you see when you click on your profile. So, I don't think anyone's searching for anything. There was another thing too where she was like, "I've seen this stuff on your page when I search for..." I can't even remember. She was like going through my page, searching certain words, and I'm like, okay. So?
Me a schmore. I never did that. I mean, you're lumping me in this conversation. I never said that whatsoever. No, the only thing I really commented on in regards to that is the fact that you claim you don't show your body for content. Meanwhile, You're a self-described lewd tuber with adult content, including content on the hub, which, by the way, I will reiterate, the fact that you're still on that platform is disgusting.
No, it is. It is. When somebody calls you a retard, it's because you're being a dumbass. That's literally what it is. I call people retard as a term of endearment all the time. Like, that's it.
The hub had to delete 95% of its content because they're being pressed, because basically the entire platform had a epidemic with illegal content, and it was so prevalent they had to basically nuke the entire site's content in order to get rid of the enormous amount of illegal material.
Which is
Anyone
crazy,
still
by the
operating
way.
there, I'm side-eyeing you. Yep, I'm side-eyeing you for supporting a platform like that. But they continue saying that
So because Nani calls us retarded, does that mean she likes us? Okay, let's not take it too far now.
is genuinely the entire argument.
Know your limits,
the fact
buddy.
that the VTuber herself is a woman makes her behavior even more embarrassing. Her entire persona appears to revolve around platforming for male approval, says the woman who sells adult content. Guess who is your primary audience? Men.
Hot meat kettle.
Anyways, attacking other women, parroting anti-woman talking points, saying slurs to seem edgy, and carefully feeding her audience whatever she knows will make them cheer.
I don't think I'm edgy. I don't think I'm edgy at all, actually. Yeah, I don't see the edginess. You try to be, yeah, totally.
She wants
So
to
true.
shame me for supposedly
so hard.
appealing to men, while her entire brand is built around being a woman who reassures misogynistic men that their contempt for other women is justified. At least I'm honest about what I sell. She is selling male validation back to men while pretending it's her personality.
What? Do you guys feel validated yet? Do you guys feel validated? Get validated, nerd! Get validated, loser!
Imagine
my God.
organizing a hate raid to defend someone who
You're so
casually
validated,
uses slurs,
good.
then convincing yourself that you have reclaimed the moral high ground because the woman who criticized him shows her breast online. So she is implying that I guess Nani and myself were conducting hate raids. I know you guys were like, wait, I missed the memo. When did that hate raid happen? It never happens. In fact, I always say, don't go to posts like this. You're here for entertainment. Look at these posts. Don't give them extra attention by going to their page. I can't control what you do, but that's just my suggestion. And honestly, given the fact that her posts have zero traction, nobody's going there in the first place. But apparently we're conducting organized hate raids on this perpetual...
Okay, I'm too stupid to organize much of anything. I can't even figure out how to make my audio sound not like shit, let alone organize an entire event.
Victim.
I'd like my
validation now, please.
Okay, here's your Chroma validation. How do I validate? I don't even know how to validate anyone. I don't even validate myself. I call myself retarded all the time.
But they continue on saying schmore is a gendered insult designed to reduce a woman to her sexuality so nobody has to engage with what she actually said. Men consume adult content, follow half-naked women, brag about sex, and then talk about women's bodies constantly. The outrage suddenly appears when a woman controls her own sexuality, profits from it, and...
That's actually true. That's actually true. Thank you, Kitsu. Thank you so much. Yeah, horror is not a gendered term. Like, people use that for men, too. It's not... I don't know where we've gotten the, gotten to the point where we think that's a gendered insult. You're stupid if you think that. People use the same insult for men all the time.
Still has the confidence to speak. Oh, everyone's mad because she's a very independent, strong, outspoken woman, of course.
Yeah.
And she continues on saying they are trying to place consensual adult content on the same moral level as racism, homophobia, transphobia, ableism, dead naming, and coordinated harassment because that...
I tried hard to make my audio sound better, so hopefully it does. Hopefully it does.
That is the only way they can avoid admitting how vile their own behavior is. Now, of course, she can't point out any examples of the stuff she's...
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I make jokes about everything. Okay? There is no, like, specific thing. I will joke about anything and everything. There is nothing that's off the table or taboo to me to joke about. So, you know.
Listing off here, but I guess this whole question is up to you whether what she's doing is equal, worse, or better than the things she's accusing, I guess, all of her detractors of doing.
You know what's actually kind of funny is why are we even bringing the racism, homophobia, transphobia, ableism? It is this the woke bat signal? Like, to me, it kind of looks like she's trying to, like, bat signal other people that think this way, whatever you want to call it, and get them to come to her defense. This is literally the woke bat signal. Yeah, she's just plugging in the buzzwords.
But she continues on saying, I show my body to consenting adults. They use people's race, sexuality, gender identity, and disabilities as targets for humiliation. Kind of like how you're humiliating me for being a Christian and, like, going after my followers for supposedly being the same, which has nothing to do with any of the arguments.
Yeah, and did she say that I had, like, a fat voice or something? Yep. Not very woke of you. Tisk tisk.
That are coming up in these videos. So, bit hypocritical, but anyways, they continue on. And somehow nearly every account looks exactly the same. Christian in the bio, an American flag beside the name, Donald Trump plastered across the profile.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely not. Exactly. You're right, Heater. You're right. Like I said, she's just bringing up things that have absolutely nothing to do with the conversation at hand. And I just honestly think that it's her throwing up the bat signal. That's the only thing I can come up with.
Timeline full of slurs, cruelty, and obsessive harassment. The irony writes itself. So, of course, they say, don't use people's races, identities, or anything like that for a humiliation target, and then they immediately point out people's identities and tries to mock it. Amazing. And somehow
Impressive.
It's ironic.
Very nice.
I don't really understand how it's ironic, but anyways. They continue on saying, they seem to believe that putting a cross in their bio automatically cleanses whatever hatred comes underneath it. Their faith is reduced to branding their patriotism.
Yeah, the Trump thing is so, like, odd. I have made posts about Trump, but they're, like, shit posts, right? I think I did, like, one post where I was thanking people for following me on Twitter, and I did it in the form of a Trump speech, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. And then there was another one where Trump was holding up a picture, and it was artwork of me. Come on, that shit's funny. It's funny.
To decoration, and their actual behavior contradicts every moral virtue
shit post. Is that
they
a
claim
crime?
to represent. Seems like projection. I don't know where this is coming from. But then they say, I spend my time and money helping animals, supporting...
Isn't there one where he looks through the window and it's just your airport forehead? I think there is, but I don't know if I made that. I don't think I made that one. But the other ones I did. I did make those.
Causes I care about. And trying to contribute something positive to the world. These people spend theirs defending bigotry, harassing strangers, and typing schmore repeatedly as though the 800th person to say it has finally constructed an argument. Guys, listen. You're all just mindless bigots doing nothing for the world. Have you considered that Nifa is out there helping animals? I'm sorry.
He can't even keep a fucking straight face. Oh my god. It's so funny to me. I am a good person. I pick up trash on the side of the road. And I help animals, and I don't eat meat, and I recycle. I'm better than you.
This is... The levels of desperation and the need for validation is off the charts. I've never seen anything like this before, but they continue on saying, these people follow each other because they need the reassurance. They need a crowd around them repeating the same...
Also, I'm just like, whether you like or don't like Trump, you have to admit he's fucking hilarious. He is hilarious. I don't care what anyone says.
hateful opinions so they never have to sit alone with what those opinions say about them.
It's so funny.
The group makes hate feel normal, removes any sense of accountability, and gives them permission to keep behaving the exact same way. As long as there's enough people liking the post, laughing at the slur, or joining the harassment, they can convince themselves they are part of a movement instead of...
See, here's the thing. She just doesn't get it, right? You'd think that she just didn't exist on the internet before COVID or like in let's say 2015. But you know she did, because there's no way that someone with her voice is less than 30 years old. She is definitely a hag. But the thing is like, it isn't even about this. It's not about a movement or anything else. It's just, we have fun on the internet. Is that a crime? Having fun on the internet? How dare you? How dare you?
A collection of deeply insecure people enabling one another. The mob is what makes them feel safe. They try to silence me and only grew more furious that they couldn't. I will always stand up for what's right.
No one tried to
always.
Silence you.
Well, first of all, again, they keep accusing people like me of trying to silence them. I do.
Also, didn't you try to deplatform another VTuber, and that's how this entire thing started? You were literally trying to silence another VTuber. Yep. How can you complain about somebody trying to quote unquote silence you when the entire reason this started in the first place is because you're trying to silence someone else? What? What the fuck? Like, there's just no way that somebody is actually this retarded. It has to be, it's impossible, right? This is not real.
Not want to silence you.
Stop using logic. I can't
listen,
help
if
it.
there's one takeaway you can get from this, Nifa, I do not want to silence you. I want you to keep tweeting. In fact, I'm incredibly...
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Calling someone a hag is misogynistic. That's true. I forgot about that. My bad.
Disappointed you didn't crash out even harder. In fact, I am hoping you continue. This series is a lot of fun, so I am in no way trying to silence you. In fact, it is your right to make these ridiculous and goofy posts, and I enjoy them. Just not the way you expect, or the way you intended.
True.
But all of this up here about a lack of accountability, and also that these people are insecure, is just pure and utter projection. And also rough. 27 likes. Like, is this your big moment? 27 likes on Twitter. You want to shame people for numbers?
Okay,
you're writing this entire novel for 27 likes while locking the replies, and of course the quotes are saying this. Ain't nobody got time to read all that.
That's a good meme. That's a good one.
BS with this Duke Nukem meme. And then you can see Trigger Point saying, should have made this a voice message. Ain't nobody reading all of that. That's the number one thing that disappointed me about this response. No voice memo. I asked you in your follow-up crash out to give me another voice memo. You didn't do that. I'm disappointed, but the light novels were great, so that's what we're rolling with today. And then this user says, Nani hit you real good, huh? Oh, and by the way, why you lying? And then Nifa responded to that post saying, nah, she got rocked, referring to Nani. Reposted my comment to try to get her thousands of hate cult members that follow her for being a bigot to dogpile on me and do her dirty work.
The thing is I don't really understand the logic here either. I reposted the voice memo because it's legitimately the weirdest fucking thing I have ever gotten as a reply. On Twitter, at least. But I had already responded to you several times, and anyone that follows me can see those responses regardless. So reposting your weird crash out wouldn't have changed anything.
For her. The real winner is the person with 10...
Yeah, she wanted to add me on Discord and call. Why the fuck would I ever add you on Discord? Do you have 70 CCV and no one? Or do you have thousands of cult followers? I don't know. It's whatever she feels fits the narrative at the time.
10 times her viewership. Oh my gosh, she is flexing the viewership again. Multiple days of flexing viewership while calling other people insecure is amazing. But she continues on saying she has thousands of hateful cult members that follow her on here, but a whopping 70 people tune in to watch her. That's a big L. You thought you ate, though. Again, the TikTokification of their vocabulary is just painful, but it makes a lot of sense given the way they're behaving. But again, view shaming. You know what? Again, for someone who just started VTubing about a year ago,
like does remind me of a hag, though, right? She seems like an older person. Nah, she got rocked. Who says that? I haven't heard anyone say that in like forever. And then I think she said, what was it? Kick rocks? What? I do. Well, you're a hag. I hate to inform you. I hate to inform you, but you're a fucking hag.
70 viewers is an amazing accomplishment.
I'm 20, you're a hag.
Without having to dip into adult content, which is something worth mentioning.
I love seeing people talk shit about a creator like you or Powder, and act surprised in the community. They talk shit about it, ask them back. It's like seeing the meme of the guy putting the stick in the spokes of his own. No, it actually is. It is exactly that. It is.
In this context, but they're not done. So this user clarifies that there is no hate rate. And Nifa.
Yeah, you know, some people actually pointed out to me, I think in stream and on YouTube too. Thank you, YouTube comments, if you guys see this. But apparently you can like dox people if you add them on Discord. There's like some kind of way to get someone's information or something like that. I didn't know that. But I've learned I wasn't going to add her regardless. I have no interest in arguing with someone like this on the internet. If I'm arguing with somebody like that on Twitter, it's purely entertainment for me. I think it's funny. I have no interest in adding you on Discord and listening to you screech into the mic. I'm good. But yeah, I didn't know about the doxing thing, so I will keep that in mind. Moving forward, because we all know this isn't going to be the last time. So, thanks, guys!
The woke person responds by saying, I think you're just reposting this so that you can blank revs blank and end up in another...
Whoa! What? Hold the fuck on, what?
Posting this so that you can blank revs blank and end up in another one of his deranged hate cult YouTube videos. Well, they did end up in the video, and so did...
They did end up in the video, and so did you. Isn't that a little homophobic? Sounds a little homophobic to me.
You. And again, not very woke of you. This seems a bit homophobic, and also weird.
Yeah!
Why are you making completely out of left field sexual comments about me and my viewers?
Not very well.
Never did the same for you. But why are you doing it to me?
Yeah,
I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. It's weird and also very ironic coming from a so-called progressive person. But they weren't done. They double replied, ladies and gentlemen, adding on another...
Yeah, I am going to set that up. We've talked about it a couple times, last couple streams, I think. I was going to set it up over my days off and make the Honey You Say Slurs a redeem, but I worked on my audio for like 2 days straight. But I will get it done, I promise.
Light novel saying they're a part of a hate group and it's all orchestrated and I ain't reading all that. Like, no. I'm sorry. Nobody.
You're all part of a hate group on the only platform that will tolerate you. I mean, you can say retard on Twitch, and I think she streams on Twitch, so you stream on a platform that allows people to say the dreaded R slur. So time for you to leave Twitch, right? Totally. Absolutely. You absolutely orchestrated a hate raid with each other by intentionally reposting and tagging each other to try to dogpile on me. I did not see a single person do that, by the way. You tagged Rev directly in your post, and now you're complaining about the attention that it got you? That doesn't make any sense. What? You will never get to act like you're on a moral high ground when your entire community is a hate cult. That's the only reason you guys follow each other on here. So you don't feel like pieces of shit individually and you can gang up on people with your gross bigotry and hate. Yeah. Whore is the only thing that you can say. I'll redirect you to my main statement on my page. That's all you got, and even then, it's just something flaccid, impotent losers. I find it very odd that someone that does adult content as their brand sits here and insults men like that. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Like, that's your audience, and you're saying stuff like that. It doesn't make any sense. Because they can't stand a woman recognizing the power she has for her sexuality and beauty. It eats incels like you alive at night. Again, insulting your own audience. Someone showing their body on the internet has you fucking Arthur fisting. Why do you care? You're jealous, and that's fucking weird. Yes, I am so jealous. That's so true. You do not live a life worth of recognition. Holy fucking anime protagonist monologue. In fact, you live a life that would send your ass straight to hell if it does exist. You think I'm going to hell for showing a tit on the internet?
Nobody's got time for this probably chat GPT generated rant here, this light novel. Nobody's got time for that. It's absolutely exhausting. But in response to getting dunked on in their quotes, because the quotes were the only place people could reply because they locked the replies, Nifa makes a follow-up post saying...
She locked replies? Are you serious? How do you complain about people trying to silence you, quote unquote? And you're silencing yourself. You're taking away your own ability to say anything. And the thing is I never really understood the whole locking replies thing in the first place, because people can still quote retweet you. So what is the difference? Why does it matter? What? Okay. I don't know. I don't know why I think about this like there's some kind of like logical answer to any of this, because you know there's not.
Me waking up, seeing all the reposts and comments from the triggered hate cult, absolutely enraging over my last post, stalking my profile all night, furious. What?
No. Who is stalking who? You literally admitted to coming to my stream to see how many viewers I had. You went through my profile to see if I've said certain words. Like, who is stalking who? If anything, I think you might be a little obsessed.
They couldn't silence me still while I slept peacefully. Gee, for people that supposedly hate cancel culture, you sure are trying.
Slept peacefully. Yeah, I am very sure that you did. Sure. It's okay, Nani. She's just delusional. Yeah, a little bit. And I thought I was retarded. This is impressive, honestly.
Failing, but you're trying. A bunch of racist, homophobic, ableist, misogynistic, can't cancel someone else. Who do you think is going to listen?
No one is trying to cancel you. No one gives a shit. You're just dumb, and people are laughing. That's not canceling you. And reminder that this entire thing started because you tried to deplatform another VTuber because they said retard and they had a voice that you don't like.
To you, I love how angry it makes you when I remove your ability to reply to my post. I love knowing that a bunch of you are going to come here and see this post and get pissed all over again because you can't stop obsessing over me. Here this person goes again about cancel culture and people trying to silence them. Nobody is doing that. Nope. Literally nobody's doing that. In fact, the only person silencing you is you, because you're limiting the replies on all of your posts. So if there's any sort of like stranglehold on free speech here, it's you. You're self-censoring by preventing people from replying directly in the comments, and now they have to quote. Like, nobody's mad about this. It just shows that you're insecure about your points, and it just serves as another free dunk. And of course, you can see Nani has just continued, right? She's been collecting lots of W's. A lot of
I didn't even know that she made these tweets. I think I saw like one of you reply to her and I was like, oh, brother, she's still going on. And since then, I didn't even know this was happening, aside from the tweet that she made about accusing Rev of faking screenshots, which is not at all true, by the way.
People discovering how based she is.
Thank you.
Let's see her latest post. Just want to say thank you to everyone that has supported me the last few days. Maybe you guys aren't so regarded after all. Now,
okay, listen, that was a moment of weakness. You guys are retarded, okay? It was a moment of weakness.
What I'm going to do here is provide a link to her account, because if someone's going to view shame an individual like this, who I think is doing some great stuff with their content, we will promote them. So I'll put a link to their Twitter, and then from there you can find all the other various links.
That's
and
so
while
nice
I'm
of you.
self-promoting in the pinned comment, of course.
Thank you, Rev. That's actually really nice of Rev. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I do.
Of course, I'm going to promote myself. If you don't know already, I have my new birthday merch drop with Ooh Market live right now.
So these acid wash shirts are so fucking nice, in my opinion. I really like them. And I had Ooh Market approach me the other day. Well, they've been trying to work with me for a little while now, but I was doing a plushie campaign and I didn't want to be like, hey guys, get this plushie and get all this other stuff. So I told them no at the time, and that I wanted to wait for a little while. So I talked to them the other day, and since my 1-year streaming anniversary is coming up in October, in the middle of October, I was like, hey, you guys want to do one of these shirts? So I'm going to do one too, and I'm really excited because I really like them. So we're going to do one for my debut anniversary. Yeah! And then after that, and Sai will be very happy to hear about this, by the way. After that, for Black Friday, we're going to do an excavator plushie with Ooh Market! Yay! Woo! Yeah! We're doing an if you guys don't know who Excavator is, by the way, and yes, I let chat name him. It was a mistake. I tried to fight against it for a little while, but I ended up losing. But this is Excavator. Here, you guys can meet him. Isn't he cute? This is Excavator. Yeah. He's very cute. He's very cute. So we're gonna do a plushie of him in for Black Friday, and it's gonna be great. Yeah. Is that the end? I think that is.
And I'm happy to say the Acid Wash t-shirt is fully funded, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
It only took a few days. We had a full month, but of course, my community crushes it as always. But there's other items on here, including this hoodie. As you can see, people really enjoy this. And here's the front and back. Really great stuff. Yes, I'm self-glazed.
Nani still hasn't changed Kick mode, so we can use another chest though. Wait, I forgot to do that. Thank you for reminding me. I have to look into how to do that. I don't know exactly how to use Kick. It's you know, I actually thought it was a lot more similar to Twitch, but there's a lot of things that are different. But I'll find out. I'll find out.
Who wouldn't when it looks like this? And also, here's the hat, self-explanatory, and also on top of that, a beautiful
These look really good
mouse pad for everyone to enjoy. Mouse pads always seem to be the biggest hit with my community, and I understand why. And of course, if you know my community name, the Revlings, that's more of a stream thing. You should tune into my streams if you don't already. The Revlings are featured right here, which is another nice little touch. And on top of that, we have some jet tags if you so desire to get those as well. Here's the design. And on top of that, last but not least, we also have a standee. And of course, with Ooh Market, they always have standees, which is always a nice addition. But yeah, that is the collection. It is a limited time collection, so don't miss out. Again, this will be in the pinned comment of this video. Check it out. I just want to.
I do have a mouse pad. I think I'm pretty sure I have merch on Ooh Market actually. Here's the link. Here's the link. You can check it out. But yeah, I have a new shirt coming out, and I have an idea for it, and it's gonna be really fucking cool. I'll spoil it a little bit. So I really like metal and I love deathcore. And so I'm going to do a shirt in like death metal, deathcore style. Yeah.
Say thank you guys so much for the support on this campaign. It really means a lot and also ensures future campaigns as
the logo.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
so the logo will be in like the classic deathcore logo style. Yeah. It'll say my name. I think it's cool. By the way, Nani, Leaf made streaming tools to combine Twitch, Kick, Rumble chats together if you need them. If you did, I didn't know that. Really? What the heck? Okay, I'll look into that. But yeah, that was a really good trilogy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. I definitely had a lot of fun with it. And I'm really thankful to Rev for covering this silly situation. It's a very silly situation. It's kind of fucking dumb, but very funny. And I appreciate it, Rev, a lot. Thank you so much.